Hey everyone, welcome. Happy Friday. I know I'm recording this on a Friday on a long weekend though. I hope you're going to have a great one. I know I will. And I just wanted to get this week's book knowledge share out to you. This week, going to talk a little bit about feedback. Now, receiving feedback, giving feedback, it's challenging. It's super challenging. And it's one of the most important things you can do as a leader, as a manager, to create a high-performing team, is to let people know how they can do better, or give people positive feedback and say, hey, you're doing an awesome job, keep doing that. And so constant feedback is really good. I heard an analogy a little while ago around the idea that, as a leader, as a manager, I can let you go. I can let you go. You're driving a car. I can let you keep going and not give you any feedback. But you end up in a ditch, right? Because when we're driving, we're constantly getting feedback from the road, the lines on the road. The lines on the road sort of give us an idea. It's like, okay, we got to adjust the wheel a little bit here, a little bit this way. And that's really what feedback is. It's making those little tiny adjustments over and over again so that you don't end up in the ditch. I don't want you in the ditch, and that's why feedback is there. So, first big thing from this book. Let me first of all tell you about who the authors are, and I'll show you the book as well. So this is the book, Thanks for the Feedback, by Douglas Stone and Sheila Hede. They are both Harvard Law professors and consultants. They really help to improve the performance of teams and organizations. Not through just feedback, but having conversations with their team. And feedback is one of those big conversation things that is challenging for everyone. So excellent subject matter to think about. So here's the big things that I learned. The first thing you need to understand is that there are three types of feedback. Three of them. The first type of feedback is coaching. Coaching is where I'm giving you ideas on how to improve on a specific task or specific thing that you're doing. Evaluation is another type of feedback. This really kind of gives you the general sense of how you're doing in an overall perspective. And finally, there's praise. This is everyone's favorite. Everyone loves getting praise. Okay? So these are the three types of feedback. And the big thing to know is that you have to figure out which type of feedback you're getting, which type of feedback you want to get when you're asking for feedback, and to also clarify with the people who are giving you feedback is what is the intention of the feedback, so that we're all on the same page in terms of what we're receiving and what we're giving. The next thing that I really got out of this book is the idea of creating and cultivating a growth mindset. So when we're receiving feedback, have that mindset that I'm learning, that I'm going to learn, I'm going to get better at whatever this happens to be. I think this is super important in everything that you do. Cultivate a growth mindset and be willing to improve yourself. One of the other things that comes out of that growth mindset is that, you know what? Have a positive intent. Assume positive intent for the people who are giving you feedback. Most people are not trying to be malicious. They're not trying to hurt you when they're giving you feedback. They want you to get better. And so you need to have the positive intent, which will really help that growth mindset idea. Okay? And on that side, on that note, is to think about, when you're thinking about the feedback, a lot of times we automatically think this feedback's wrong. Everything about this feedback is wrong. But what I want you to think about, and what I got out of this book, is that you should be thinking about also what is right about this feedback. So, what is right about the feedback? Think about that. Think about the things that could be right, and that'll start to guide you over to a more positive state where you can have that growth mindset. You can think about growing and becoming a little bit better at what you do. Those were the big things that I got out of this book. There's a lot of really helpful tips in here in terms of how to have these conversations with people, but also how to receive these conversations so that you get better feedback, and that you can give better feedback. So I hope you have a chance to check this one out. I hope you enjoy these chats that I give you once a week. Let me know your feedback. I want your feedback on these. So let me know how they're going for you. Let me know what you want to see in the future. And until next week, have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.